So today's question is 24 game. This is marked as a hard question. Let's see what the question is trying to say. You are given an integer array cards of length 4. This is for always the length 4, and the card range was from 1 to 9, and you should arrange the numbers on the cards in mathematical operations. Like, I will explain you what this statement means. Like, you can perform arithmetic operation. These four are the arithmetic operation that you can perform, and the parenthesis, this statement doesn't make any sense. Okay, and the division operation, divisible represents the division. This is not a integer division, so we have to take double values to go on real division. Okay, if the division was going to double in the point, so we have to take that. Okay, and these are like not of our use, and we have to return true if like somehow we can doing the arithmetic operation on this array, we are able to get the result 24 or not. Let's see what that means. Okay, so the array was 4, 1, 8 and 7, right? So they are saying you can apply plus, minus, multiplication and division on this array. Okay, and somehow you have to get 24, and if you get the 24, you have to return true. Okay, this is kind of recursion. This is why this is problem of recursion. Let's see what we can do. Like, for basic, we just have to choose plus operation for now. Okay, so 4 plus 1, like we can choose 8, 4 with 1 for 8, for 7. For now I am choosing 1. Okay, so 4 comma 1, right? Now the array, like, remaining elements are 7. Okay, so 5, 8, 7, this is the array size. Okay, now let's see 5 plus 8 comma 7. Okay, so 5 plus 8 plus 5 was 13, and the remaining is 7. Okay, so we choose, again we choose plus. Okay, so 13 plus 7 is 21, and this is not equal to 24. Okay, this is not equal to 24. So let's try, like, for our last operation 13 plus 7, we can try all the possible values, like 13 minus 7, 13 multiplied by 7, and 7 minus 13. These values we can do. Okay, so the ultimate idea is, let's solve this question now. Okay, so the ultimate idea is, like, for 4 we can choose 4 elements. Okay, like 3 elements, 1, 8, 7. For now I am choosing 1. Okay, we have like 6 operations, like 4 plus 1, 4 minus 1, and 1 minus 4. Like, if you multiply 1 multiplied by 4, if you divide 1 divided by 4, and 4 divided by 1. Okay, these are the operation for 4 and 1. And if you go further, for like 4 plus 1, we have like again 6 options, right? So this is kind of recursion, the question about recursion. Okay, so, and for 4 we have now choose 1. Like, we can choose next time 4 and 8. Okay, 4 and 8, this, and like, just see how the output of this question was came. Okay, so for 4 we choose 8, and we have like 6 option, like 4 plus comma 8, 4 plus 8. Okay, so array becomes like 1, the remaining part was 1 comma 7. Okay, if you choose 4 and 8, the remaining is 1 comma 7. Okay, so the array 1 and 7 was remaining, and if you plus 4 plus 8, that was 12. Now we have to compute on this. Okay, so we choose among like 6 option. If you choose 8 minus 4, okay, 8 minus 4, the array becomes like 1 comma 7 was remaining array, and this output is 4. Okay, for now, for this array we have again 6 options. Okay, if you choose which like if you choose 1 and 7, okay, so if you choose 1 and 7, and like we have again 6 options, plus, minus, multiplication, division. So if you choose 7 minus 1, the array becomes what? 4 was remaining element, and this is 6, okay. For 6 we have again 6 options, right? So if you just multiplied 6, the array becomes 24, and when array size is 1, okay, in this case the array size is 1, we have to check the element was equal to 24 or not, so we can return true, okay. So like the basic idea is choosing 4, 1, 7 and 8, okay. Oh, this is the array, and we can, like basic idea, we can choose two element 4, like we can loop, we can choose 1, we can choose 7, we can choose 8. After choosing that, we have like 6 options, plus, minus, multiplication, division. For minus we have 2 options, okay. For every element we have to do that, and when our array size becomes 1, we just have to check it is equal to 24 or not. Let's see how we can able to solve that. Like 4, we have 3 options, 1, 7, 8, and for these two we have like 6 options, right? And for every that option we have like again 6 options. This is kind of DP question, okay, recursion backtracking question. Now let's solve this question, okay. So our division is not a integer division, so we have to first convert our array into double array, okay, equal to new double of 4, okay. The size of the array is always 4, okay. Now we can traverse on the array, and for card of I, our cards of I, okay. So now we can return our answer solve for card, okay. This is double array, so let we can this function return true or false, okay. So we are taking double array cards, okay. Now we have the base condition. If our cards dot length is equal to 1, that means we only have one element, so just we have to check it, cards of 0 I is equal to 24 or not, okay. So we just return it. If our card of 0 is 24, mean our result when our array size becomes 0, we already calculate all of the things, so we just have to check it is equal to 24 or not, okay. If it is equal to 24, it will return true, okay. Now we have two loops, okay. Let's say cards dot length, okay. This is our length of the array. Now we have to choose our first element by choosing our for loop, okay. For our second element we can choose by our j pointer, right? J plus plus. So our first element is cards of I, and our second element is cards of j, right? Now we have to calculate our remaining array, okay. So our remaining array is like remaining array is of the length of how many? New double of n minus 1. Why this why this is because if you calculate 1 comma 4, if you do arithmetic plus, now the array was 5, 8 and 7, the size reduced to 1 because we are converting two numbers to 1 by doing arithmetic operation, okay. Now we have to add the remaining numbers, okay. So we can do like that for n k plus plus, and we have to put we have to take index, okay. So let's see what is going on. If our k is not equal to I and k is not equal to j, that means the elements which we are choosing is not part of our remaining array. Okay, in this case our I and j was 0 and 1, so we are not choosing that. Okay, we are choosing the element which are left of 8 and 7, so we are just taking remaining of index plus plus was equal to our cards of k, right? So now for our these two elements, okay, we have like we choose these two elements. Okay, for these two elements we have like 6 options, right? So we can directly return here compute. Okay, compute array was you can say a plus b, a minus b, b minus a multiplied by b, and a divided by b, and b divided by b divided by a. These are the 4 options. Okay, so what we have to do now, we just simply go on this array, right? Double result, our this is our result compute array, and we just need to add our result in our remaining element. So our array was now for 8 and 7, so we have to add our result like 4 plus 1, 4 minus 1 into the last place. Okay, so our remaining array of remaining array dot length minus 1, this is the last index, is equal to our result. Okay, and somehow like solve function gives, so like we have to send this array, like for in this case our array become 5 8 7, so we have to compute for that array as well. Okay, if this is gives us true, that means we got our answer 24, so we just simply need to return true. Okay, and at the end we can return false. Here we can return false. Let's see our question was like our solution works or not. Okay, okay, so our values are in the double, sorry, my bad. And also there is one mistake, the cards of 0 is equal to 24, but since we are doing the division in double values, these sometimes this value goes like 24.001 or like 23 point like 9999. Okay, so this is also our valid answer. So let's see what we can do, but let's see this works or not. Okay, yeah, this is working, and let's try to submit it. This is not going to work, I will change some line here. Okay, so why this is not working, because the value is like 23.99, since we are doing the division in double value, so that's why this is going, this is giving wrong answer. So what we can do instead of this is dot abs of cards of 0 minus 24. Okay, if this value was less than 0.001, we can return true. Okay, that's what we have to do. Okay, let's see if it is works or not. Okay, this is accepted, like this is because of 24.0001. if you minus 24 it, okay, the value becomes 0001, and this is less than our 0.001, like the because of integer because of double division these kinds of error occurs, and to prevent that we can do the round off by this technique. So if you like the video, please share, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.